Hi, I'm David Gunn and welcome to The Point. And today we're going to talk about gay pride. Now, those two words bring together a lot of thoughts, feelings, and emotions from people of all walks of life. So I just wanted to express my opinion on this subject. First of all, I understand gay pride completely. It's basically an attempt for people to show society that they're proud of who they are, that they're not ashamed of who they are, and basically a backlash against all the discrimination that they perceive themselves to suffer. And that discrimination does definitely exist. There's discrimination on all bases, on orientation, on race, on gender. There's discrimination across the board, so there's no argument I have with that. But from the basic foundation of the two words, sometimes I wonder, is orientation something really to be proud of? I don't really think it's something to be proud of or to be ashamed of. It's something that merely just is. Meaning, you are who you are. You are what your orientation is. It's not something that you achieved. It's not something that you accomplished. It's something that just is. But anyway, when we get down to discuss the real topic of gay pride, even though I'm gay myself and I have no shame about that whatsoever, I do have some problems with the way people behave during gay pride and some things that they put under the auspices of the word pride. Every year we have people doing the most outrageous things they can possibly do, dressing them in the most outrageous ways they can possibly dress. They're always half naked, they're wearing bizarre costumes. People who don't ordinarily cross-dress are cross-dressing that day or that week or that weekend. They're just doing everything they can to garner attention, and to me, it's a complete scene of rebellion. And rebellion in all cases is not good, because gay pride, I guess some people, they want to use it as a platform to say, here we are, accept us, love us, we're just like everyone else. But then ironically, they behave in the most stereotypical fashion that they can possibly think of. They want to do the most outrageous things to get attention. But at the same time, a lot of those same proponents, they want to expound on the idea that gay people are just normal, everyday folk, that were just like everyone else. But it's ironic to me, how can you say that to society when you sit there and you exhibit every single stereotype that society has against you? And most of those stereotypes are negative stereotypes. They're stereotypes of indecency, of perversion, of promiscuity, and just plain being a mess in public. So to me, the majority of the people who behave in this manner, if you ask me, they're their own worst enemy, and they're setting the cause back, because they want to say, look, hey, we're normal, we're just like you, we're human. But then they cling so hardly to these stereotypes, and they want to make themselves act and look in the most outrageous ways that anyone, including me, at times would think is, gee, that's kind of weird. So basically, when I go to gay pride, and I've been to many over the years, I really don't see anyone that represents me. I don't see anyone that carries himself. There are people there that I would gather that carry themselves in a quote-unquote normal fashion, or quote-unquote conservative, just everyday fashion. But even the people that normally just in their general lives would carry themselves that way, you wouldn't know that they're gay. They want to be the most outrageous character that they can portray. And every year just seems to get worse, just seems to get more out of hand. And I don't think that all this behavior is something to be proud of in every case. And I know I'm going to get a lot of arguments on that and say that I'm homophobic toward myself and blah blah blah, but that's a bunch of nonsense. I've been out for most of my entire life, came out to my parents, came out to my dorm room and my dorm floor when I went to OSU, and I could care less about who knows and who judges me and what anyone thinks. But stepping outside of the issue, when you look in at all the outrageous behavior, you've got to see that we're not doing anything to advance our cause, and we're just making people think. They're just looking down and saying, look, there are those weird queers again. And that is not a good thing. And no, that is nothing to be proud of. So I wonder what everyone else out there on YouTube thinks. Be more than happy to make a video comment or send me an email at transfigurationproductions@yahoo.com. Thanks a lot. I'm David Gunn, and this is The Point. Hey.